A new, clearer picture of what health and economic inequalities between North and South meant in a pandemic.
The overriding memory that I have of my dad, that I will carry with me forever, is him, 55 years old, fit and healthy, but on a ventilator, unconscious, ready basically to wait for us to tell the nurses to turn him off and let him die.
For Sean Brady's daughter, the report comes as no surprise. She believes he was more vulnerable because of where he lived.
I think he caught COVID on the way to work, so he caught a bus and a train. Dad worked the same job for 34 years. He was a factory worker, he was a low-skilled worker, which meant that he was a key worker during the pandemic, like a lot of people in the north. He was really committed to his job. He was so proud to be a key worker, but it did cost him his life.
The report found that in the first year of the pandemic, the north of England had a 17% higher COVID mortality rate. And in northern care homes, the COVID mortality rate was 26% higher. Northerners spent an average of 41 days longer in the harshest lockdown measures. And the unemployment rate in the north was 19% higher than the rest of England.
We can't go from where we are now, with everything we've been through, where the government says it's committed to the north and says it's committed to levelling up, and not in the end see what that actually means in terms of the investment that we need. I think the government will be taking a very big political risk if they walk away from those commitments to level up the north.
The government has promised to level up the whole UK and leave no community behind. Hannah says the pandemic makes it more important than ever.
COVID is the great leveller. It cut through every section of society, and it showed that people in the north do need help, that we do need more investment in our health and social care.
Today, bereaved families gathered at the COVID Memorial Wall. Many hope next year's public inquiry will include a focus on regional health inequalities that the pandemic exposed. Peter Lane, 5 News.